morning and welcome to Heel and Toe. It's time to get mapping and exhaust fitting on the MX5. Okay guys, so today part of the exhaust work is we are replacing the stock manifold for a performance one. And I thought I'd just show you as we're doing, well, no, I'm not doing it, the guys at Performance Link are doing it for me. But yeah, so we're just showing you the stock. It's not corroded, it's just got, what's it called, platina, I think they call that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so that's the stock one, which is coming off in a second. And then we've got the heat shield piping, or the covering, should I say.
So those are the two factory heat shields. So that's the lower.
Yeah.
So that's the lower that would normally live down below.
Yeah.
And then that's obviously the upper that lives on the top to cover it.
Yeah.
So in order to be able to get access to the nuts that are holding that manifold to the block, so you've got a load of nuts on studs here. You have to remove those in order to get them off. Once that manifold comes out, I can show you why the NC makes so much power from just a manifold.
Okay.
So the design from Mazda at factory, where they have all of these pipes running down into the collector. Once I remove it and we have a good look around it, you'll see that the pipes they've merged 4 pipes into a round hole.
Right.
And instead of actually doing it properly and having it going inside that collector, they've done like a crimp.
Right.
And that crimp is reducing probably, it's got to be like 35% of the airflow.
Yeah.
So 35% on each pipe, it's quite a lot. So once we get it off and compare the two together, it's a no-brainer basically.
Yeah. I mean, one of the reasons I'm going for this is I did look into it, and I mean, so many people have said that this is a good performance gain for not that much outlay. So yeah, look forward to the next step. Thanks for explaining that. So we got the stock manifold off, which you can obviously tell because it's got all the big gubbins on it, or the cat on it, and it looks smaller. But I'll let the professionals from Performance Link talk about it.
Yeah, so basically, the way that these cars make so much power is it's all to do with flow, so airflow, so air in, air out. The more efficiently you can do that, the more power you're going to make. Now, the one big thing that Mazda did, I'm assuming they did it for budget reasons to make these manifolds cheaply, is if you can see the collector here, you can actually see this pipe comes along and see how narrowed it is. They essentially pinch these pipes to fit them into the collector. So when you buy an aftermarket manifold or you get a properly designed manifold, those pipes don't ever get pinched. The primary goes in and it retains its original size. So, I mean, you can see it across there as well. You can see how much you're actually losing in volume.
Yeah, you can actually see the pinch there, can't you? You can see it. Wow.
Yeah, so now if you compare that to our manifold, each one of these individual pipes, you can see it runs properly. It's flared out to match the diameter. So as it goes down into the collector, you can see it's retaining the full diameter. So that's why you're getting so much more additional airflow, hence more power. And on top of that, the actual pipe diameter itself is larger. So it's a double benefit basically.
Looks good. Hopefully we'll see the improvement. I mean, I'm sure we will, because as I said,
we definitely will.
Okay, that's cool. All right, thanks for that. Thank you.
No worries.
All right, guys. I thought I'd give an update on the performance mod that I did on the MX5. So basically, we had the performance headers fitted, but what we didn't show in the video was there was center pipe as well. So performance headers and a center pipe were fitted, and we had a remap done, ECU Tech remap. Now we did actually achieve approximately 185 brake horsepower on a power run after the map, which I think is actually quite good considering it was a very hot day. Ambient temperature was about 25 degrees centigrade. So you can imagine in the rolling road itself, it must have been a fair bit hotter as well. So to gain what 25 brake roughly uh, at those temperatures, I think is quite a good improvement over stock, which is around 160 brake horsepower. So yeah, I mean overall, I think I'm quite pleased with the improvement from the headers and the center pipe along with the map. Um, and then I've had a few days to you know drive and get a feel for what it's like, and I'm actually very impressed with the whole feel of the car. You know, on the MX5, it's to me, it's not about the power. It's funny to say that. It's actually about the drive. But I think where the stock NC lacked, um, it just lacked a bit of punch to it. So I mean, the power would on stock would come in at around 4,000 RPM. So from 4 to about 7 was the main power band that I felt when I was driving. Now after the remap with the manifolds and center pipe, it's the power actually comes in at about 3,000 RPM. So it's kind of gone back 1,000 RPM, which I think is a great improvement. Um, but not just that, through the rev range, you can feel it's much torquier and it's much more fun to drive. So you feel more confident now. When I'm out, I can change gear, get the power band, and feel that I can overtake and things like that. Whereas before, I just felt the car was a little bit sluggish. But after this modification, it feels like it's got a bit of power to it, and it's confidence inspiring. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying the feel of the car. It's almost like a new car. So definitely recommend this. Right. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to point out was the change in sound. So I've got a stock rear box, which I did deliberately. I didn't change the rear section or the back box because I wanted to see what the headers and the center pipe would do. Because from experience of modifying other cars, I found that often the rear section can actually make the car too loud. So I waited. I waited to get the headers in and the center pipe. And to be honest with you, I actually like the sound that it gives. I know a lot of people, do the headers and the map, and then they change the rear section to make it a bit more, give it a bit more bassier sound. But I actually like the sound that it's got now. It's got a kind of an old school race car sound. It's a little bit raspy, but I actually like that. I really like that kind of naturally aspirated raspy sound. So I'm enjoying the sound, and it feels like an old school car. So actually, to me, it actually suits the car because the car is kind of like harking back to traditional old British sports cars. It actually feels and sounds like it now. So going forward, I think the next thing I might do, I mean, I've had the anti-roll bar fitted, which has been on for a couple of months now, and it's actually made a massive improvement because it was just on stock suspension. It was too wallowy for my liking. It's reduced that dramatically, but I just still feel that it's a bit too soft still. Almost in a funny way, it almost feels like you're driving like an executive saloon. It's that comfortable. It just feels too comfortable. Although the roll has been dramatically reduced, it just feels too comfy. So I'm looking at sort of a bit of an improvement. And I've been told that, you know, reading up and recommendations, that the Meister R might be the way to go. So I'm looking at the Meister R Sportive, I think that's called. So hope to get an order in for that. I know they're back. There's a backlog on them, so I'm waiting for them to come in. So I'll probably go for that, and of course the alignment and that kind of stuff. Um, the other thing was I wasn't able to get a rolling road data screenshot, for want of a better word, which shows the graph and the output. So I was told as 185 definitely feels more powerful. So the next thing I'm going to do on that side is probably get a rolling road booked in for so November time, where it's a bit colder, and hopefully because of the cold, give it a bit more power. But yeah, it'll just be good to get a sort of second rough estimate of where the power is, and maybe where it's a bit colder. Hopefully see an improvement, but it'd be good to get a yardstick measure from another rolling road. So that's it really. So yeah, there'll be mods coming up, so stay tuned. and I'm really enjoying the car. Having driven many many more more powerful cars, it's just nice to get something that's lightweight and still quite quick, and the handling is really good on it. So I'm enjoying it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you.